everybody, Michelle Lupton here to show you how I made a pretty quick and simple card today actually. Now I have to apologise in advance, I have a cold, so that's why my voice might sound a little bit different. Anyway, so I'm using this stencil from My Favourite Things, which is pretty new to me. I'm just sticking it down with some masking tape, and I've grabbed a whole lot of Distress inks. Now just today, just before I'd made this card, I went through my little stash of ink blending tools and all the foam attachments to them, because I only have 4 of these round ink blending tools, and of course I've got more than 4 colours, so I have all these foam bits that I've got in a little Tupperware container, but some of them were quite old and some of them were very well used and some of them were getting a little bit sort of worse for the wear. So I turfed some of them, and I've just opened a brand new packet of refills, and so a lot of these ones that I'm using today are the refill ones, so they're brand new and I can get nice pale colours with them. So now I'm using all the colours of the rainbow here, and you can probably see the colours that I'm using on these ink pads. Now I tried very, very hard here to not overlap the Twisted Citron, the green colour, with the Abandoned Coral, which is the pinky red colour, because if you do that you're going to get a horrible brownie colour. Now it's easy with this stencil because there's fairly decent sized white areas that are going to be on the card, so I tried to avoid some of this overlap. Now with this colour I used the Mermaid Lagoon. I actually didn't mean to pick up Mermaid Lagoon, I meant to pick up Salty Ocean, but I'm so glad I did, because where the Mermaid Lagoon overlapped with the Twisted Citron, I got the most amazing blend of colours. So you're actually going to see me use that combination of 2 inks again probably pretty soon, I would suspect. Now I lifted up the stencil and just decided that some of the colours were just a little bit too pale, so I went back in with the Squeezed Lemonade and the Twisted Citron just to add a little bit more intensity, not really much, but just enough to make me happy. So now I'm taking off the stencil and I cleaned that. I'm just putting the card in my MISTI to use this big scripty greetings stamp from Simon Says Stamp, and because this has got big chunky letters on it, I always use my MISTI with it nowadays, because I hardly ever get an absolutely perfect impression with it first time, and the MISTI is fabulous for that. You just stamp it over and over and over again. So I'm using my Intense Black ink from Hero Arts, and stamped it 3 times, and now I'm just adding some sparkling clear sequins from Pretty Pink Posh, and just getting a sort of little scattering of those. I just can't seem to make a card without adding these sequins lately. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, is it? I don't think so. Anyway, so using some multimedia matte, which is glue of choice, and that was pretty much it. So thank you very much for watching today and putting up with my coldy voice. Hopefully my voice will be a little bit better next time, and hopefully I'll see you again next time. Thank you so much for visiting, and I hope you enjoy this card. Bye!